In question F, the function of h is set x minus 4. Remember, for set function, you have to find out where the function starts. That is, inside set x minus 4, we equate with 0. So we get x equals to 4. So we know the x will start at 4. And remember the shape of the graph, x positive and outside is positive also, so the shape of the graph would be like this. And from that we can find out the domain of the function. Since I said start with 4, so we start with 4 towards the positive infinity, while the range, so when 4 also y start with 0 and towards positive infinity, so it would be 0 infinity for the range. Next, for g, the function h is set x plus 3. So we know that x will start at 0, so later on we reflect the domain. And look at here, we have plus 3. So originally the graph will start at 0 like this, but since we have constant plus 3, the graph will shift above plus 3, so our graph will shift to be like this. Okay, so improper we sketch below here. So we start at 3 instead of 0 for y, so the graph will be like this, right? Now for domain, as I said before, since x will start with 0, so the domain would be 0 infinity, while the range, since the graphs are shift above at 3, so we start also at 3 towards infinity for the range. Next, for h, the function has a negative x here. So remember, for negative x, the graph will go to the upper left. So 1 minus x equals to 0, so x equals to 1. So here we start x at 1, and here we have minus 1. So the graph will shift below 1. So our graph, so below is our new graph. Right? So here 1 and here negative 1. So our graph will start right here. So what do you think do is intersect? Is it at origin? So if you want to know, we just substitute x with 0. So if x 0, so set 1 minus 1, which is 1 minus 1, 0. So correct, they will intersect at origin. So the graph will be like this, right? For question H. So the domain, we cannot put start with 1 because it is moved to the left. So since the graph moved to the left, we write from the lowest, that is negative infinity, towards 1. So this is how we write the domain. Do not write like this. It is incorrect. Okay, this is incorrect. So we must start with the lowest to the highest. And about the range, so the range, since the graph shift to -1, so it will start at -1. So this one is correct because it start with -1 and towards above, that is to the positive infinity. So as a conclusion, this is how we write domain and range for question H. So that's it for third function. In the next video, we'll discuss for the function rational. Thank you.